Hey everybody, I'm gonna try an experiment today. My computer's running a little bit slow, so we'll see how it goes. But I am going to try out ChatGPT. I have not really done anything with AI aside from, like Google searches and stuff. And yeah, I just kind of want to see how it does. Now, um, I have been wanting to try food planning for some time, and I find it really hard because I'm like, oh, there's all these recipes, but I don't know, it's just hard for me to like get my brain wrapped around all of it and come up with like an actual plan instead of oh, let's just buy some of this and some of that and make our usual stuff because we do get stuck in a rut. So, um, yeah, I'm just going to ask it. I created a free uh, account or profile on chatgpt.com. I know you can pay for more features, but I don't need that. And I'm just going to say, can you help me develop a food plan? And see what it says. Oh, I guess my computer is way too slow for this today. Unless ChatGPT is ignoring me, which is entirely possible, but I think it's just my computer being slow. I checked to make sure it wasn't doing any upgrades or updates, and it said it's not, but I kind of think it is. No, I'm not updating to Windows 11. All right. Should I ask it if it's listening to me? Come on, come on. Yeah, I think my computer's just being slow. This is going to be painful. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to do this. Maybe I should have just played some Pokemon. Yeah, I should have just played some Pokemon. Oh, there we go. Now, this is definitely because my computer's being slow, not because of the AI. All right. So, yes, AI can help me put together a food plan. Needs a bit more information. Weight loss, muscle gain, balance eating, managing a condition, convenience, cuisines, allergies, lifestyle. Okay, so let's see. Um, and that last question on there, sample 7-day meal plan with recipes or a structured framework. I think I'm going to do a framework of mix and match things. So I'm going to say I'm looking for a bit of convenience. So I'm going to move this out of the way here. Healthier side of things. No special diets. Oh, what? I don't need Acrobat for Chrome. I don't know what's going on there. All right, close that tab, come back to this one. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, no special diets, but my husband does need something. Is it low FODMAP? Low FODMAP, if possible. Really, he just has issues with onions, with raw onions, because he seems to be okay if we cook them, raw onions and milk. All right, so preferences. Any cuisines or foods you especially enjoy? Not much preference on a particular cuisine. Let's see. Hopefully this prompt isn't going to be too long. I don't know how long it can be, but I'm going to put as much in here as I can. All right. But looking for variety. We enjoy Chinese food, Thai food, I guess, yeah, Italian food, Mexican food, um, Chilean food, trying to think, but are very open to other types of food as well. I feel like it's going to give me a lot of Asian food just because of my first three choices on there, but that's okay. I find those to be the easiest to cook. Let's see. Uh, Lifestyle, how many meal snacks per day do you want? Um, let's see. I do need some healthy, munchable snacks. Something I can mindlessly pick at. I do like to snack on like popcorn and chicharrones and stuff like that, but I need to get a little bit away from that. So something else munchable. Um, Quick prep, batch cooking, or full recipes. I like stuff that doesn't take more than um, 30 to 45 minutes to cook. Shorter is awesome. Uh, let's see. No batch cooking. And I like to have my food fresh. All recipes are good, but I can wing it if I have a general idea. What does that say? Oh, there we go. Strict exact meals or flexible with choices. Flexible uh, guidelines with choices is perfect. Um, we have 2 people, sometimes 3, and we'll eat leftovers for lunch. Breakfast is quick, so mainly looking for dinner and snacks. Let's see. Let's see. Breakfast is quick. Breakfast is basically covered already. All right, so mainly looking for dinner and snacks. With dinner being cooked 5 days of the week. We do pizza. We buy pizza. Have it already. All right, and then yeah, and mix and match framework is perfect. Hoping this can help structure a grocery list in addition to knowing what we'll be eating. Thanks. Just be a little bit, you know, actually, I don't think I have to cover that. I think I am gonna like download if I can like a copy of the transcript between me and the chat. But yeah. All right. Let's click go and see what happens. Oh, my computer's going a lot faster now. All right. Wow, that was quick. And then what did I tell you, man? It definitely picked up on the fact that we like Asian food. All right. Each dinner is designed to be done in 30 to 45 minutes, makes enough for leftovers, avoids my husband's main triggers. and some snack options. All right, so we have stir fry night. Okay, very nice. We've got chicken, tofu, shrimp, beef, whatever. Bok choy, carrots, snap peas, zucchini, broccoli. The sauce is simple. I've got all of this stuff in my kitchen. Pre-chopped stir-fry veggie packs to save time. They do cost a little bit more, but that's fine. Great cold and lunch bowls. I am not a fan of leftover stir-fry. Ironically, it's just not. I don't know. It's good fresh. I don't like it leftover. Thai curry, awesome. Do love Thai curry. My husband's not too much of a curry fan, but when we went to Japan, he got totally hooked on Japanese curry. All right, skip the onion, do scallion greens or chives for garnish instead. Jarred curry paste makes it a 25-minute meal. Yep, easy peasy. Italian pasta night. Ooh, ground turkey. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And a Mexican bowl night. All right, build your own burrito bowls. Probably end up throwing it in a tortilla. My husband does love stuff in tortillas. I'm cool with it in a bowl, but sometimes in a tortilla is nice. Cheese, if tolerated. I like that it added that. I can also make my own fresh salsa. Yeah. Okay. Probably avoid the beans though. I don't like beans. Well, I can't say that. I like black beans. Frijoles negros, really good. Um, Chilean comfort food night. Okay, this will be interesting. All right, beef stir fry, or ground beef. Yeah, I like the beef stir fry. Carrots, corn, zucchini, paprika seasoning served with rice. Salmon or chicken thighs, seasonal veggies. You know, I don't know. I'm not feeling like that's really. I mean, I guess it's Chilean inspired rather than Chilean itself. And then pizza nights. Okay, healthy snacks. Veggie dippers, carrots, cucumber slices, bell pepper strips, hummus or yogurt dip, roasted chickpeas, edamame. Yep, that would be good. Rice cakes, trail mix. I'm not really a fan of nuts, but maybe I should get into them, or at least seeds would be good, I guess. Air pop popcorn, cheese sticks. I feel the problem with the cheese sticks is I would just you can only eat so much cheese, and I do love cheese sticks. All right, fresh fruits. Do need to eat more of that. I like how it put the little icons next to each of the things, right? Oh, I guess it didn't do it. Okay, weekly dinner framework. Yep, and then grocery list framework. All right, we can buy a bunch of these things and then use them for any other recipes, right? So it did check that box, right? We have the proteins in each of these are reasonably swappable, right? I like that. The veggies. That's funny, it didn't put each of these as a separate bullet. It just listed them all out under one bullet. That's fine. It's a formatting choice, I guess. Carbs. We got our rice noodles, soba, pasta, tortillas. I mean, all stuff we have in our kitchen. Yeah, I mean, all of this is basically the same kind of stuff that we do. And then let's see, with this setup, you just pick 5 dinners from the framework each night, stock the staples, swap the veggies and proteins. Uh, oh, and it's given me an option here. Would you like me to make this into a 1 week sample meal plan with day by day dinners and snack pairings, or do you prefer to keep it as flexible as a pick and choose template? Um, you know what? I see this is great for like 1 week, but I don't want to do the same like framework every single week. Um, so let's see. Well, let's see what a meal plan looks like. This is is great. I love the format, but am curious what the meal plan style looks like. Yes, please show me a meal plan. This time, let's do it with a different set of meals than above, incorporating a little more variety. That I'm not following the same pattern 2 weeks in a row. All right, let's see how it takes to that. Hopefully it's not offended. Do not piss off the great AI gods. All right. Same rules, quick, fresh, 45 minutes, flexible, no raw onions or milk, and plenty of flavor. Mediterranean grill bowls, okay. Cool. And this would be great because then I can use some of the excess seasonings I have in my cupboard. I have my typical spices and stuff, but then we did try HelloFresh for a period of time, and it was great. I learned some new cooking techniques, and we tried a few new recipes. But after a while, even that got kind of old, and I felt like it just wasn't worth it anymore. Although it was great because it kept us from overbuying at the grocery store. But then I canceled it. But I still have a lot of excess seasonings because they do provide you with more than you need. So like a recipe that calls for za'atar seasoning or something like that. Okay, back to this Japanese salmon rice bowls. I like this. We do eat salmon on a pretty regular basis. Moroccan spiced chickpea stew. This may be good. This is definitely different than we do. Um, you know, too much on the chickpeas can be a little overwhelming, but we do like hummus and stuff, and so a certain amount is good. We did have some HelloFresh meals that were pretty heavy on the chickpeas, but were still tasty. And couscous. I like couscous. My husband's not too big a fan, but sometimes he is, so he can have the flatbread. All right, can add chicken thighs if you want a little extra. Really, you could throw tofu or whatever you want in there, I guess. Korean bulgogi beef wraps, that would be good. I think this is not something I've made at home. I've had this out, but I've not had it at home. So yeah, I think that's cool. All right. Mediterranean fish with potatoes and veggies. Cod or haddock. We don't really do whitefish very often, but I'm willing to give it a chance, and then I don't feel so bad about using lemon. I never put lemon on salmon just because I like the taste of salmon, and I don't think it needs anything except for, a little bit of salt or adobo or something like that. So, yeah, that looks good. Roasted potatoes and green beans. Pizza nights. All right. Mexican inspired stuffed peppers. It's so funny when they say inspired. I don't mind going for a traditional recipe. But yeah, okay. All right, grocery list. It's funny. I feel like okay, so we're going back through all the things they did. This time they broke the veggies and fruit out into one for the veggies and one for the fruits. I guess sort of. Tomatoes is a fruit, not a veggie, so maybe that's not how they're breaking it down. I don't know. Quinoa for the stuffed peppers. I'll probably just use rice, honestly. Tahini, hummus, Moroccan spices. These are Moroccan spices? I feel like these are pretty standard spices. When I think Moroccan, I think something a little more exotic, but okay, cool. Got all of that, really. Oh, I didn't know kimchi can have onion in it. I will have to check that. Feta, yep, that's good. All right, now we have 2 distinct weekly cycles. You can alternate them, swap meals, pick 5 favorites to repeat. Would you also like to format it into a printable week B calendar with checklist? Um, I'm gonna say no just yet, but then I'm gonna ask for a 3rd week just to see what we get. Um, and and then I'll have it put it into um, see, I don't even know if I need a calendar and checklist, but I guess we could do that, and then I can just pick what I want from each of them. All right. Is there anything else? I mean, I feel like we've got a pretty good variety here in all of this. I'm hoping that I'm able to just export this whole chat, or maybe I'll just do select all. Okay. Uh, Not just yet for the printable calendar and grocery checklist. Maybe in a moment. I think I'd like to add one more week to the rotation. Variety is the spice of life, right? We'll see if it picks up on that and specifically responds to that question. Um, I am curious how this chat GPT interacts. I'm also kind of curious what these other things are, what this Sora is, what these other GPTs are. Um, Photo library. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to have to play around with it. If you guys have made it this far in the video, put a comment in the chat. What kinds of things do you think I should ask ChatGPT? What should I have it do for me? I am open to suggestions. So yeah, just put it in the comments and I'll try it out. All right. So yeah. Can you please build one more week for me? Mix and match. Well, actually, do I want mix and match style like week A? Or do I want more like week B? Um, no, I like the week A. It definitely gives a little more flexibility. Mix and match style like week A, but with foods, different recipes, foods than were present in week A and week B. All right, let's see how it responds. Yeah. It definitely just kind of goes with what you say. Like, it's not like, oh, you're asking for too much. You don't need that. Which, I mean, obviously, it's a tool for humans at this point, until the AI rises up against us. So, of course, it's going to go with what we want. All right. So, 3 different weeks, not stuck in a rut. Different flavors and ingredients than weeks A and B. Same rules. 30 to 45 minutes, fresh, no raw onions or milk, leftover friendly. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is not something I have done before. Greek inspired souvlaki. Am I saying that right? If we have any Greek people watching, is souvlaki the correct way to say that? I'm probably butchering it. I do apologize if I am. But I love the idea of adding Greek food in here. Really haven't had a ton of it. My husband went to Greece a couple years ago, and he said it was just the best food ever. He absolutely loved it. So, uh, yeah, don't see anything specifically like Greek feeling in here, except for maybe the yogurt dip. But um, I can pull up some stuff and see if I can get more Greekness into this Greek inspired souvlaki night. All right, Spanish style shrimp and veggie rice. Ooh, paella. I do love paella. Never really have the right rice on hand for this, but I make it work, so we can do that. I do like the idea of not having multiple types of rice because at one point I did do that and I had like 3 or 4 different types of rice, and it just took up so much pantry space, and then I ended up, defaulting to my favorite type anyways. So it won't be quite paella style, but it'll be close enough. All right. Ooh. Vietnamese noodle bowls. Boom. Got it. Love the boom. And yep, we've got everything here. Uh, so we're good. Well, actually, I don't have the milk chum style. Uh, I don't know if I know what that is, but we do have a store near us, Tolancourt, which is it carries a pretty good variety of stuff. I mean, if you want 50 different styles of soy sauce, they're your go-to. I mean, I could go a bit further to a Wajimaya, but if I need something quick, they're pretty quick and easy. So I'll have to check and see if they've got that. All right, Indian inspired butter chicken. Why is all this inspired? Like, why is it not actual? Is it because I didn't ask for specific recipes and I just asked for general guidelines? Um, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but I can take this and say, oh, I'm making buttered chicken. I should pull up specific recipes for butter chicken, and I can find something that's a little bit um, more authentic. But uh, do have everything I need for that. American Comfort, turkey, meatballs, and veg. Um, yeah, I don't know. True American Comfort is turkey. I feel like it would be more like beef, yeah, and then skip the veggies or deep fry them or something. But whatever. This would be good. I think. Tasty. Yep. Oh, leftovers, meatball subs. My husband would love that. Pizza night again. Maybe I didn't need to tell it we have a pizza night. Whatever. Um, store bought falafel. Okay. All right. Um, I've never made falafel myself, so I'll probably buy it rather than making it. Or maybe if I have time, I'll try making it. We'll see. Um, all right, snack ideas. We got dates stuffed with almonds, dark chocolate squares. Um, my stepdaughter makes amazing stuff with dates. Um, so I think she'd love this idea. Cheese crisps, seaweed snacks. I love nori. Nori is crunchy and salty. Um, it's too bad it's so expensive because I do often use it as an alternative to popcorn, but it goes way too fast. Orange slices, strawberries, kiwi. Depends on if we're in season, right? All right, grocery list framework. I'm loving this. Yeah. All right. Now, with A, B, and C, we now have a 3-week dinner and snack rotation. We can cycle through endlessly, swapping proteins and veggies depending on season or sales. That's 15 plus different dinners before anything repeats, and each can flex to your mood. Would you now like me to combine all 3 weeks into this document? And I'm going to say, yeah, um, that would be great. So let's just say that I won't add anything else. That would be great. Thank you. I am still going to export the chat because I do want to know what kind of prompts I gave it in order to get these uh, results. Could not think of the word. Looks like it's still loading. All right. Oh yeah, it is still loading. Wow. I don't know why it took it that long. All right. Grocery staples for all weeks. All right. turn this into a printable version with a calendar layout and a checkable grocery list so you can put it on your fridge. We use Cozy for our grocery shopping list. I am gonna copy, and I started this document here. Paste. Yeah. This was food planning. All right, and then let's. I'm not gonna have it. Well, maybe I will have it do the printable as well, but I do want to. Let's probably just copy that one and not copy all of them. Yeah. Where's my scrolly bar? Scrolly bar. All right. But I want the whole thing. Page up. It won't go page up. And this probably takes me all the way back down. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Smiley, winky face. Analyzing. Analyzing. That's sure taking a long time. While it's doing that, can I go back up? Let's see if I can just copy all of this. Sweet. Copy. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do it at the bottom of this. Here's my mouse. There we are. Got my second monitor that I mouse to the right to get to is physically on the left, so it's really tripping me up. Chat ball. All right, let's come back here and see if it's finished doing what it suggested. Download your PDF. Okay. I don't know about downloading stuff from AI, but that's okay. Yeah, of course. Something in Acrobat. Nor. Right. Is it literally just the same thing that I copied and pasted out? Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, not too impressed by that. I mean, I didn't need it to do, yeah, it is what it is. All right. How do I, oh my gosh, stop popping up with shit, stuff. Yeah, I did not save that fast enough. Oh well. Hopefully I won't get in trouble. But I want to go back to what it was asking me. Hopefully I didn't just lose my place because I was gonna say, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that grocery shopping list. It looks like maybe it'll be fine because it did name my tab, so that's cool. All right. Please. All right. Try this grocery shopping list. Maybe I can just use it to put stuff into Cozy. Oh. All right, let's try the download the printable checklist. See how it does. you know what I'm gonna do? Man, I know you guys can't hear it, but I can hear my computer working really hard on something. And it was doing that before I opened up the AI stuff, so let's put that. Ooh, that did not paste nicely. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna just say copied from PDF download. Looked nicer when downloaded. All right. And I will put that in italics and blue font, just so that I know. Yeah, because that did not that did not come out the way that it did. Maybe I'll fix that up. Yeah, I'll fix that up later. Okay, let's go back here and say yes to the dress. No, I'm just kidding. And say yes to the calendar style. Calendar would be super cool. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to feed a bunch of like just out of date slang to AI to like teach a model and see what it does. See what this calendar looks like. I think I'm gonna skip the whole have it do a blank one. Yeah, this. I'm not impressed by this. This is I could have made that in Excel or something. And like the formatting is funky and I don't know. It just doesn't look super useful. Um, so I'm not gonna bother saving this. It is what it is. So yeah, okay. Well, let's just close it out and see how things go. No, thank you. This has been super helpful. Thank you so much. This pop up out of the way. And now you've got a whole system of meal rotations, grocery checklists, and calendars to keep things fresh. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. And I was going to oh, I didn't need the sure why not again, but oh well. It is what it is. So it wants to know if I want it to remember what we're talking about. And I'm gonna say yeah. Yes, please. Because I may come back and use this again later. But yeah, worked out well. I like it. And updated and saved memory. Got it. That is awesome. So that was my first time using AI for something productive. And yeah, I gotta say I liked it. I think it did an okay job. Definitely didn't do things necessarily exactly how I would have expected. But that's probably a good thing because obviously it can think a little bit faster than me and put things together a lot faster than me, and I didn't have to think about it. Maybe at some point I will try using AI for some trip planning. That might be something kind of cool. Uh, you know, uh, we went to Japan earlier this year. It took me a long time to plan all the places we were going to go. We didn't get to go to all the places that I wanted to go on my first trip, but I mean, I'd whittled it down to 18 days. There was just no way to fit anything more in there. So, yeah, I think maybe I'll try that sometime. But like I said earlier, if there's anything you want me to try having AI do, let me know. I'm happy to experiment on your behalf. All right, that's it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed and have a good night. Catch you next time.